Welcome to Eclectic Convergence 2020. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Zach. Hey, everyone.
So listen, I'm Zach Schulman, the Director of Entrepreneurship at Cornell, which is Cornell's university-wide entrepreneurship program that serves thousands of students, alumni, faculty, and staff each year. We're so delighted that to share with you today the knowledge and insights from our fantastic speakers who truly do span a wide range of industries. Yes, they're an eclectic group. That's why we named the conference Eclectic Convergence. So it's very, very purposeful. While we would love to be with you today at the Time Center, where we normally have the conference in Manhattan, we'll still have a wonderful day on video. And assuming that a year from now, things are back to what I'll call close to normal, we are happy to let you know that we have already booked the Time Center for November 2021. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do a screen share and go over some ground rules, and then we'll jump right in. All right, so the schedule for today. We have a speaker block that's going to start in just a few minutes with 3 speakers. That'll go until 12:45. We'll have a short break where we'll play some sponsor videos, which are kind of fun. And then we'll go into some startup pitches from 1 to 2. All of the companies in the startup pitches are actually Cornell licensed technologies from the Cornell licensing office. Then we'll have a speaker block number 3 with a couple more speakers starting at 2 and going till 3 p.m. Then we'll take another short break at 3. We'll do some live Q&A with me and perhaps Paulina at that time, where you can ask us any questions you want, and we'll try to answer them just for 15 minutes. And then we'll go into our final speaker block, which I'm going to call the artsy speaker block, because we have some artists in that last section, including our last speaker, who I'll talk about at the right time. So because it's on Zoom this year, we're having 7 fireside chats. Usually have about half and half. This year we're having 7 fireside chats. And then what I'll call one surprise style. And I say it's a surprise style because I honestly don't know what it's going to be. So I'm actually kind of excited. And that's Tiffany Norwood, and she's going at the very end. Okay, everything is live in real time. There's going to be live Q&A from the audience, which I'll explain in just a moment. And we'll probably be able to grab a few questions for every speaker. Like I already mentioned, our startup pitches all feature companies from Cornell Technology Licensing, which is wonderful. And I always like to give a big shout out and thanks to our co-hosts. Usually it's Scott. Today it's Scott and Paulina Marinova. Paulina's new. And I'll explain more about Paulina as the show goes on. Okay, so how to do speaker Q&A. Please use the Q&A box for questions. Please use the chat box for your own discussions amongst all the attendees. Or if you want to send a private message, obviously you can do that as well. Okay. For this conference, we're purposely not focused on networking. There's no breakout rooms. There's no little avatars roaming around your screen. We really are speaker-centric today. Okay, so we're going to focus on the speakers with some live audience Q&A, but otherwise not a ton of networking. Always like to thank our sponsors. This is a screen grab from our website for the event. You'll notice under student agencies, there's a red box. If you're really curious and you want to see what the new entrance to College Town is looking like, where Oliver's or College Town Bagels used to be, that's a student agency's building. They're completely redeveloping it. Okay, so right now it's a big empty space, but you can check out that, go back to our website for the event and check out that red box, and you can get some cool video, including some time lapse. It's actually pretty cool. So thank you to all of our sponsors. We could not do this conference or run our big program without you. Absolutely critical. Feel free to social media throughout the day. Here's our handles for LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Use your own, do whatever you like. The more promotion, the better. Okay, big thanks to our execution team. A lot of you know Deb Mesh, who I've now worked with for 7 years in this office. She's been at Cornell for over 30. Woohoo, Deb. Anna, Zio, and Amanda from Alumni Affairs. Todd and Sabrina from our design company that does all of our really cool graphics. They're based in Ithaca, by the way. And then, of course, we have the Wizard of Oz, Mike, who's behind the curtain controlling all the technology today. So again, because it's a live event, there's a lot of pressure on Mike. Now, if you've been to Eclectic Convergence before, you've seen that we typically have a live artist on stage drawing the presentations as they happen. So we're doing that again today. Claude Lee is the artist from ImageThink, and you'll be able to watch Claude's iPad magically draw every presentation that happens today. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that evolves, and you'll be seeing that in just a few minutes. And now I'm happy to welcome in Kevin Halleck, who is the chair of the governing board for the program that I run. Kevin's going to say a few quick words, and then we're going to jump back to our presentations. Go ahead, Kevin.
Thanks, Zach, and it's great to be here today. I'm sorry we're all not gathered in New York City like we were at this time last year, and I hope you all find this as every bit as exciting as we have our events at the Time Center, and look forward to next year as well. I want to thank Zach and his team for once again putting together an absolutely amazing program, and I'm grateful to our presenters and participants for sharing your time with us, and also to Scott and Paulina for spending your time with us and moderating panels today. I know it's really hard to find good news these days, but I do have some to report. Entrepreneurship at Cornell continues to thrive. In fact, entrepreneurship at Cornell engagement numbers are way up this fall, even during the pandemic. Cornell continues to be a leader in entrepreneurship, from our scholarship to our teaching to our dizzying number of amazing entrepreneurial ventures created by our students, our alumni, our staff, and our faculty. Entrepreneurship at Cornell under Zach's leadership has done and continues to do amazing things, and provides the fuel to so many students to pursue their passions. It also fosters collaboration among our massive set of alumni entrepreneurs and links them to our students. I'm very, very proud to be associated with entrepreneurship at Cornell. As Zach said, I recently became chair of the Entrepreneurship at Cornell Governing Board of Deans, and this has given me an opportunity to work even more closely with Zach. I'm excited and grateful for this opportunity, and I'm delighted to help position entrepreneurship at Cornell as the key enabler of attracting fantastic students to Cornell with an entrepreneurial mindset. I had the pleasure of attending yesterday's Entrepreneurship at Cornell Advisory Council meeting, and it's just amazing to see all the work that so many hardworking board members are doing. We continue to be grateful for your alumni support in driving resources to areas of critical importance to inspire our students. For those alumni attending today's event, thanks so much for all that you do for Cornell. I've been told that you've just been sent an Entrepreneurship at Cornell alumni survey back in the third week in October. We would love for you to fill this out so we can gather data to show how strong our alumni are doing in various entrepreneurial ventures. So thanks again to each and every one of you for attending today and for all that you do for Cornell. Today's lineup looks absolutely amazing, and I really look forward to seeing what's going on throughout the day.